Good morning. My name is Rachel, and I am the Thrifty Crocheter. Couple things first. Last night I was watching Critters Crochet. Teresa is her name. I was watching her live last night, and she's trying to reach 2,000 subscribers. Please, please, please go and subscribe to her so she can reach 2,000. And I say this because I was watching her live last night, and I was at 496, and by the end of the 2 hours, I was at 502, and I'm still at 502 this morning, and I am so, so happy. Yay! I finally over the 500. I'm at 502. And she said, the next step is 1,000. So, I reached the 500, the first 500 of it. That's awesome. I'm so thrilled. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. So please go watch Critters Crochet. She has the longest of project that she's doing and getting ready to do. Her and Shannon are doing the Decade Divas with a lot of us right now. And she also has, and I'm going to say it's wrong, but basically each month they do a different crochet stitch, and people that are involved in that have to come up with a project made with that stitch. Which that sounds like fun. And she's just doing all kinds of really, really neat stuff. So go watch her channel. She is a hoot. She is so much fun. Go watch her channel. Go subscribe to her channel, because she helped me get over the first 500 about 502, and I'm so thrilled. I'm like, yay, I got over the first 500. Woohoo! That's big for me. I know. For those of you that are really, really big channels, you probably remember when you got your first 500 and your first 1,000, but when you get to that first 500, it's like a huge deal to you. So thank you, Teresa. Okay. Today is September the 12th. September the 12th is a multiple of 16 stitches. 16 stitches plus 2. This is what it looks like. And the instructions take up 2 pages. This page was part of a second page. So, that's a lot. 365 days of kindness. We actually talked a little bit about this yesterday, about being kind to everybody. And I even told him about this book. Well, actually, no, it was on a different person's live yesterday. I was talking about this book, 365 Days of Kindness. So, like, it was on Carrie's. Yeah, it was on Carrie the Elephant's live yesterday. I was talking about this, 365 Days of Kindness. Go watch Carrie the Elephant, I don't know. Go look for her. She's another great one. She has lives every morning. And she usually has other people on the panel with her, so she's a lot of fun too. Go watch her. Anyway, Carrie the Yarny Elephant. There it is. My brain had a brain fart. September the 12th. Good stored up. A good man brings good things out of good stored up in him, and an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in him. Matthew 12:35. We all have the capacity to do as much harm as we do good. That is so very true. So true. It all depends on what you are feeding your body, heart, and mind. As we mature, we make choices that either feed the good in us or feed the evil. We might begin to put others down at work so we can move up in our career. We might enjoy gossiping about others to make ourselves feel better. The more someone feeds these habits and stores them in their mind, the easier they came out. On the encouraging side, we can decide to feed our mind and hearts with good things. We might decide to stop negative talk about others. We might choose to volunteer for a charity even when we don't have a lot of time. We might decide to think kind thoughts about our spouse or family members, so the first thing we say to them is something kind. Keep storing up the good things, so good things are always ready to come out of you. Act of kindness. Compliment someone on the way they look. Yes, everybody likes to be complimented on their appearance. It helps us make us feel better about ourselves. Trust me, like I just said, it made me feel good. Help me get over that first 500. So, since Teresa helps me, then I'm going to help her. So please go subscribe to Teresa at Critters Crochet so she can get her 2,000. Please, please, please. Daily guideposts for grandmothers. And she's a grandmother herself. Go subscribe to her. September 12th. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. 2 Timothy 4:7. When our spunky granddaughter Sarah was 6 months old, the orthopedist placed her left foot in a temporary cast to correct its tendency to turn inward. We all worried about how this setback might affect her, but little Sarah didn't. She crawled and hobbled about wherever she cared to. I could still see her flying down the hall with the cast clumping along behind. Recalling her tenacity made me reevaluate a setback of my own. For 6 months, I've meticulously followed a low-fat diet to lower my cholesterol. Yesterday, I returned to the doctor confident that my cholesterol count would be down considerably. After all, I hadn't eaten any good food for months. She got good in quotation marks. What a disappointment to find out it had dropped only slightly. Oh, forget it, I wailed. I might as well give up. But today, putting the pictures in my family album, I studied one of Sarah displaying her cast. Sarah didn't quit, I thought, noting the gleam of determination in her eyes. It was catching, and I decided right then that, like Sarah, I wouldn't be deterred. No, I'm not going to hobble along. I'll start by giving thanks that my cholesterol went down, however slightly, instead of up. And despite the silence on my prayers for relatives' restored health, I'm going to keep on upholding her in faithful prayer. Worried about setbacks? With prayer and thanksgiving, you can effect a comeback every day. Father, when I'm tempted to give up, remind me of the wondrous ways in which you work. Bonnie Lukes. Yes. Yes, he does. The illustrated words of Jesus for women. That's my neighbor's dog, so I apologize. September 12th. Pruning. He cuts off every branch in me that bears no fruit, while every branch that does bear fruit, He prunes so that it will be even more fruitful. John 15:2. Pruning a tree or bush means cutting back the branches quite heavily. It may not look good at the time, but it's good for the plant. It will make the plant healthier in the long run because it gets rid of unhealthy branches that use food and water and may be growing the wrong way. God prunes your life too. It can be painful, but Jesus promises that some of the difficult times are actually to help you grow stronger in your relationship with Him. It can be difficult, but stay focused on what you can learn from your hardship. Are you going through difficulties right now? Are you tired and perhaps discouraged that God isn't solving your problems? Could it be that these situations are God's work of pruning away the things that shouldn't be in your life? Or perhaps they are pruning away your lack of trust in Him? Now that's an interesting question. So, with that, this small swatch of yarn has been woven with prayers. As you hold this swatch in your hand, may you feel God's strength, love, and peace flow and know that He holds you in His hands. May God bless and comfort you in time of need and give you peace. Amen. Love y'all. Bye.